Hi, the movie's recapped here. If you're new here, then subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon for new videos update. Let's start with today's video. The opening scene of the movie depicts a mother playing music for her child before she deliberately drives her car onto railroad tracks and abandons the child inside the vehicle to perish. The Ryans are a family of 4 people who have a tense relationship with each other. Carly believes that her mother Kendall is out of touch, gets into fights with her younger brother Josh, who often teases her and causes trouble, and is currently upset about having to cancel plans with her boyfriend because her grandparents are in town. Brent does not approve of his daughter Carly's new boyfriend Damon. Radios and televisions all of a sudden begin to broadcast what can only be described as inexplicable static while Carly is at school. The effect is seen when the housekeeper of the Ryans murders her own daughter in front of Josh, who is terrified, and when a mob of parents rushes to Carly's school to kill their own children. Carly's school is the target. Nevertheless, before they can, Carly witnesses a fellow student being stabbed by his mother with her car keys after he has scaled a fence in order to reach her. Carly and her friend Riley manage to get away, but on their way to Riley's house, Carly's mother catches up with them and kills Riley. Carly, in a state of panic, runs home, where she finds Damon, whose father had earlier attempted to kill Damon by stabbing him with a broken bottle, but instead managed to slit his own throat. Damon convinces Carly that the parents only want to kill their own children and then follows Carly into the house with the intention of helping her get Josh to a secure location. Kendall travels to the hospital where her sister Jeannie is giving birth. However, the transmission of the static occurs shortly after the birth, prompting Jeannie to make an attempt to murder her newborn daughter while Kendall tries to save the child. After watching television reports about the mass hysteria, Kendall decides to flee the hospital after learning that the static causes parents to kill or otherwise abuse their children. Kendall travels back to her house in order to safeguard her own children. Brent loses control after seeing Carly at home with Damon, which leads to him attacking Carly and knocking out Damon in the process. After being exposed to the static, Kendall decides to join him when she gets back to her house. The door to the basement is breached by Brent and Kendall using a sawzall after Carly and Josh have secured themselves inside and locked the door. Josh takes the gun that belonged to Brent out of its holster and fires it through the door, injuring his mother. Kendall and Brent form a strong bond over their mutual desire to kill their children when they decide to carry out their plan to poison their offspring by running a hose from the gas pump in their oven down to the basement. When Carly discovers that there is gas in the room, she quickly sets up a trap at the door using matches, and then she and Josh take cover in the ventilation system. Damon is the only one who is awakened by the explosion that is caused by Brent after he destroys the lock on the door and opens it, which ignites the gas and sets off the explosion that kills both of his parents. Damon assists Carly and Josh in evading their parents, but Kendall regains consciousness, stabs Damon in the cheek, and then knocks him out once more. The doorbell rings just as the parents are getting closer to their children. As soon as Brent opens the door, his mother pepper sprays him and his father stabs him. The hysteria has an effect on both of them as well. Everyone is chasing one another through the house. Josh avoids Brent, who is trying to hide from his father in the garage. Kendall chases Carly and hits her on the head before her mother-in-law knocks her out. Josh eludes Brent, who is trying to hide from his father in the garage. Brent tries to hide from his father in the garage. Brent gets behind the wheel of the vehicle, causes it to crash, and both of his parents as well as himself are killed. Kendall gets ready to put an end to Carly's suffering, but Damon interrupts her and knocks her out with a shovel. When Kendall and Brent come to, they find that they are restrained in the basement, and Carly, Josh, and Damon are there to watch them. They are still displaying symptoms of the hysteria, and the children won't let them go even though they are clearly sick. While Kendall tells the children through her tears that she loves them, Brent continues by saying, but there are times when we just want to. The movie comes to an end before he can complete his thought. Thanks for watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Also share with your friends. Thank you, love you, bye bye, see you in next video.